that.
Yeah, it's like
glued
a
together.
paper sandwich.
Yeah, that's right.
They'll never need to know. Just
sandwich.
Google it, kids. Now, this library isn't just home to knowledge, it's home to a lot of artifacts. Right here in the children's wing, they have the original stuffed animals that inspired Winnie the Pooh.
They got Eeyore?
Yeah, they got Eeyore. They don't have Roo because E.E. Milne lost Roo as a child, and that's why we can't have nice things. They also have an original Gutenberg Bible written by Steve Gutenberg himself.
Yes, from Police Academy fame, he went on to write one of the most best-selling books.
Absolutely. And then in the holiday season, they have on display one of Charles Dickens' own personal copies of his classic A Christmas Carol.
Isn't that amazing? I'm amazed by that.
Oh, let's give these folks a ride wave. One, two, three. Woo!
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, very fashionable, very happy people. They're taking a picture of us. Let's all pose. Ready?
No picture! Come on. Oh, but guys, take a look over on my side. We are pulling up to beautiful Bryant Park.
Is it Bryant Park or is it Bryant Park?
I can't tell the difference.
I think it's Bryant Park.
Okay.
William Cullen Bryant.
Oh, who is William Cullen Bryant?
That's a great question. William Cullen Bryant? You can help me out with that, can't you?
Oh, yeah, I
liberal arts degree.
He was, William Cullen Bryant was the editor-in-chief of the New York City Post. He was a huge proponent of green space. Back before Central Park was made, New Yorkers didn't want to give up that valuable real estate just to plant a bunch of stupid trees. But William Cullen Bryant, he supported it by writing editorials in his newspaper, pushing for parks and the benefits of parks. He got Central Park made, and to honor that, they named this little slab of concrete after him. Now, this is one of our favorite public parks in New York City because of its year-round free activities, because we all know that free is every New Yorker's second favorite F word.
Yes.
The first is food.
Food, yeah, of course. What do you guys think it was?
Yeah, don't be weird.
Free.
Yeah, highlighter backpack. Yeah, so guys, Bryant Park, we've got free movie showings in the summertime.
Free concerts.
That's right. And then, of course, this is the first public park to offer free slow Wi-Fi.
Yes, they started it in 2002. It was the big first public space to have free Wi-Fi, and they never improved it after that.
No, they have not updated it since.
No need to.
So if your favorite part of nature is ignoring it completely, get in there and watch that little wheel on your phone spin forever.
Now, folks, they also have free ice skating in the winter.
Yeah.
Which is incredible, and the only way it's not free is if you have to rent skates.
Well, that's still, it's only like $18, which in New York is basically free. Yeah. Oh, here's a real Carol. Let's give this guy a ride wave. One, two, three. Woo! You guys don't know that, but that's Peter Parker right there.
Yes, that's actually Spider-Man's alternate character.
Yep, absolutely. Now, Bryant Park wasn't always a public park. It used to be our drinking water. It was originally the Croton Reservoir. It was a 4-story tall concrete basin that was open to the air. And yeah, New Yorkers were still encouraged to come hang out around, our drinking water. It was so popular, in fact, it was a favorite walk of incredibly morbid author Edgar Allan Poe.
We loved it.
Yeah, who knows if he loved anything?
He didn't love things.
But if he did, it would have been the Croton Reservoir.
That's right. You guys see the guys playing table tennis, or also what's that? It's called ping pong.
Ping
it's
pong.
Right over there,
Yeah.
and it's free. It's free. They don't charge you, but you do have to bring your own paddles and your own ball.
I know, but let's be real. Who leaves the house without their own ping pong paddle these days?
Always
right?
have mine. Mine's in my bedroom, right back here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, guys, take a look up above this disgusting nature. You're getting a beautiful view of the Empire State Building. There it is. And it's gone. That's it. That's all you get.
That's it. Hey, who here has been to the top of the Empire State Building? You have. Did you take the elevator or did you take the stairs? Elevator. That's the quicker way to go.
That's lazy.
That's smart. Yeah, that's smart.
Actually, there's a race to the top of the stairs once a year. It's a charity event to benefit wounded athletes, because by the time you get to the top, you are a wounded athlete. And the world record is held by a man from Australia. He made it up in 9 minutes and 33 seconds.
I don't think I could even take the elevator up that fast.
No, right?
Wow.
Oh, no, it just goes to show you what you can achieve when you spend your entire life running from dingoes. But guys, we have pulled into the heart of
Australian folks are like, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, big round ride wave for these folks. 1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Yeah, see, people love love to dance.
Tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, so we're back in the heart of New Times Square. We call it New Times Square because there was an old Times Square. There was.
Old Times Square, well, that was back in the 70s, 80s. Was anybody here back then? No one? Did anyone visit this area in the 70s and 80s?
Ben, a bunch of children behind you. Ben, can you give me one family-friendly word to describe the old Times Square? Family-friendly.
No, it can't be done. It can't be
and
done.
You know why? Because Ben's a really nice guy. No, and he just said, no, I'm not.
Some words I can think of are be grimy, seedy, nasty, ugly.
How about this? The old Times Square, it still had all of the lights, but they were all red.
Oops, sorry.
Are we getting it?
Yes, they had some business people walking around. They were kind of independent contractors.
Yeah, there we go. But that all changed in the mid-90s when Disney came in. They signed a 99-year lease at the New Amsterdam Theater.
The ride. The ride. We love you. Everyone clap for the ride. We believe in the ride. The ride.
Yay!
The ride.
So guys, part of the basically Disney signed a 99-year lease to prove they were here to stay. So Giuliani started up the cleanup with something called Ordinance 81K. That requires that all of these businesses in Times Square have these lights on 24/7. The theory being you can't do shady things if there ain't no shade.
That's right.
Boom.
In fact, you see this Applebee's and David Buster's huge complex here right in front of us, this red kind of building. That used to not be here, actually.
Oh.
There was a theater here called the Eltage Theater, which is that theater right there.
Yep.
And the developer who built this huge complex, Brett Ratner, he loved how that building looked. It's a historic building built in 1912. So he had two options. What could he do with it?
Well, it was this theater, which you're seeing over my shoulder, the AMC. Every time!
Let's clap! Oh!
There we go.
There it is.
This AMC theater is the Julian Elton Vaudeville Theater. It is not historically landmarked. That means it wasn't protected. So Bruce Ratner, he could have just easily demolished the entire thing. He could have taken apart the facade brick by brick and reassembled it somewhere